Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, and of course, hey Wick, how's it going? Good to see you there. I've got a few ideas that we're gonna go make do. I think we're going to work on a short story format video, or at least we're going to collect the footage together. I am totally clipping out my microphone. I'm too excited. Woo! We're going to put together a short story video, shift change on an asteroid, maybe. I'm probably going to like cheat an asteroid in, and we'll do some stuff like that. So let's start a new game because I was tempted to play around with the mission builder. Do you know? You probably don't because I put together a small mission pack called Agent OK. We'll get back to that at some point, I'm sure. But it was like ridiculous stuff. Like I had a probe in orbit behind another space station, and you, as the spy, got out of the space station and jetpacked your way over to the probe and used it to transfer somewhere else. And I think I had like a what have we got? We're on the sandbox here, and we'll call this shift change. We'll probably play it again at some point, and then maybe add another version onto it. We've got two so far. I do miss Agent OK. That might be something. I don't know if I'm good enough anymore though. That's the problem. When I put together the whole Agent OK to begin with, yeah, normal. Oh, I can't believe I just does it remember everything? Yes, it does. Good. Woo! I was much better at the game when I first put together Agent OK, doing crazy wingsuiting things and stuff like that. I would really like to go back to it at some point and expand it, and like I don't know how many people actually bought the... Well, it wasn't Breaking Ground. What was the other one? The other DLC that everyone forgets about, right? It had some historic parts in it. It had stuff like that. Thank you, I've got it. We've got Kerbal Operating System. I don't think we're ever going to need to use it. But if we do ever end up using it, then that's the thing. I think, first and foremost, we need to make something to get us into orbit. Like, that's... We're in sandbox. Please don't hassle me. We don't have a great deal of extra parts, and I think by this time next week, I'm going to install a whole bunch of new space station parts so that we can have like magnificent beauties in the sky that we fly towards. I'm getting a real urge to be a storyteller for a little bit, and I hope you're on board with that. It's like the first thing I kind of want to do is we want to have some sort of system of the Kerbals walking up to the rocket and then maybe like riding something up to get into the rocket or something like that. So anyway, we're going to need what's a good looking transfer vessel. So I got this design, and let's go over here. I feel like what I want to use is over here to begin with. I've got this design that I've kind of like been tweaking and working on for years, shall we say? And you know, it's not particularly great. It's not a work of masterstroke, but I do like it. And then we slap two more on the outside. I mean, can we just get away with these? I think we can. And it's just a little fit. Like if you had two. You can actually put these all the way forwards, right? And then you have a docking port in the middle here, and you can make it like a salvage operator. You throw yourself some claws up the front. Coupling. Claws up the front, and it can grab a whole bunch of stuff out of orbit. I really like this like 3 tanks in a row arrangement, and you can make it look different. Making history, that's it. Brilliant. Thank you. I knew it was history somewhere along the line. I couldn't remember the rest of it. Shall we put ourselves a little docking port up front? I think it would look ridiculous, and so we're going to do it if we fly up to some sort of space station or something like that and dock with the tiny little thing at the front there. Like, I feel like this might even be too much for what we want. How about if we go down here? Because like a little bit of extra greeblage on the outside always looks pretty good anyway. I've lost the tanks that I want. They should be up here. They're like relatively small tanks, not that one. This one. like that. And then if we put ourselves a monoprop tank, I remember what size everything is at some point. All right, great. And then we go for another small liquid fuel tank. This is just to look a little bit nicer. Why do I keep scrolling past stuff? I know where things are in this game. Why do I do this? It's almost like I've not played for a couple of months. And then we need something here to end the caps off. Now I'm actually tempted to slam some parachutes on, not those ones, some parachutes on there. I think that is a good looking start. Then maybe what we want here is a set of three different engines, two engines, two pairs. Let's start moving. I am going to have to relearn all the key bindings, aren't I? I bet not. I bet it all just comes flooding back pretty quickly. So we got that, but I also wanted the swivels. It is actually tempting to get the atomics online. Oh, what about the other way around? No, I don't. It's too much. I don't like it. Swivel here. Again, what about the other way around? I think I prefer this one. Okay, so there's like just a little basic craft that we're gonna send up. I put monoprop on it, but I didn't put things. Cause it's almost like that part, right? That's almost a perfect part. If I was to like throw this here. We only want one of those. You there. Can we put... Wait, we could do better than this. Where's the structural... this one, and... Ooh, no, not you. This might be a bit much. In fact, this will be a bit much. Let's go with the short tube. Like this? That's pretty good. Alright, we're keeping him. Yeah, no, totally. How is that in relation to the centre? Ooh. You can afford to move back a bit. We might need to do something about that floaty light, but... Can we just move you? Thank you. That's nearly perfect. Okay, great. We'll take that. It's gotta be so terrible to fly. Do I care? I mean, I'm trying to think what can I throw on the bottom to outbalance the mass that we're going to have to be dealing with here. And I'm coming swiftly to the conclusion that batteries are the way forwards. We just kind of like slip that down there. So that when we turn the engine, like the center of mass will be just a tiny little bit higher. And so it'll be trying to turn it around like this. I don't know what one structural tube and a parachute weigh. Let's do a little bit of mathematics right here, live on stream. We've got 0.33, and we have utility 0.0. So it's all the threes. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about the second decimal place. We're just going to go with the 0.3, and if we then start turning over anyway, then we'll add some more. Of course, there's this whole like leverage issue as well. So if we could get 0.4 on there or 0.5, that'd probably make it better, and then we could have it not so protruding because it looked weird. What we got here? 0.05, 0.01. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need heavier stuff. Hey, man, how's it going? Well, good to see you again. We're busy trying to balance this impromptu droid on the back of our craft. I didn't try to make a wiring. It wasn't what I was reaching for. But whilst when we found ourselves in this shape, Wick made a joke. I was like, yes. Anyway, trying to find heavy stuff. I know the ore is... Sorry, I just absolutely destroyed my cup of tea there. We're already 10 minutes into stream. That's not good. At some point, I'm going to have to maybe jump up and get some more. I have been devouring the caffeine recently. It's at the very, very end of my my educational trip into my bachelor's so far. I'm now transferring to the master's, so I've got an extra year. But I just did my special relativity and particle physics exam, and did that drain my brain somewhat? 0.125. Let's go with like 2 of those. That's a good start. We might even end up not going with that, and just kind of like hiding extra mass down below here. You never know. The ore tanks might come in handy. I'm not sure why they would come in handy or when, but you never know. They might. I think maybe, yes, we do need some battery down here as well. Let's just go with it. We'll just slap the big batteries on here and maybe push them in just a tad. How do I go from that one? There is a button on the keyboard that will do that as well, but I think we'll just make do with that for now. Okay, all right. It almost looks structural at that point. Landed on Juna after a whole day of building. Congrats. Juna is... I mean, it's not the hardest, but my gosh, it's not the easiest either. I trying to, find the correct altitude to come in at. Like that in and of itself is a bit of a problem. I still feel bad about the day that I gave Landstrider the wrong advice and he came in too heavy and blew up. Yeah, that was a good day on my health. Do we want to put something? Can we right click and use this as a stage? When we'll test this. Somewhere in we got to put like little communication dishes and stuff on here. I'm just going to slap those there for now, and seeing them so out of place will probably remind me, but I'm in the middle of trying something, so let's get back on with that. This right here. Okay, I'm also going to clamps. It's the clamps. There and there. We can't call it the Untitled Spacecraft. We'll have to come up with something. You got under 2k remaining, plus you got a ship and dock again. Hey, nice. All about it. Okay, let's see if we can discard a nose cone from our docking port. I should know this. I really should, but... Yeah, quick save is your friend. Though I am very tempted at some point to play a real hard science mode game. Undock? Ooh, yay. Okay, cool. That's quite some force as well. Ew. He's here. What are you doing here, old man? How many times? Alright, we'll do something about it at some point. Okay, that is pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe that's the video we should be working on. How we dealt with Jeb. Okay, right. I need to bottle up my irrational Jeb hatred. I can't speak all of a sudden. And get on with. I want a stack separator right here. Well, not a stack separator. I want a what's the other one called? A decoupler. I'm gonna pop that right there. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's wonderful. And then I'm gonna. We need to have a little fuel tank coming down of some type. I don't know whether this has enough clearance. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. I'm kind of astounded by that. I wasn't really expecting it to. Okay, so from there we're gonna go to. I mean, we could just throw a bigger rocket. And then like that. I mean, this looks totally not absurd. I have no idea. I mean, would this actually make it? Is this the right size? That's not the right size. Is it? Where's the super large one? Oh, it wouldn't. It would only make it halfway. Oh, that's a real shame. I feel like these engines should be rotated that way. Okay, cool. That is actually a shame. How can we make this worse? It only needs double what we've got. So Thursday. Happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday. It's a popular time of year, it turns out. It's my friend's birthday on Saturday as well. I feel like we want they're tiny. We don't want tiny. We want slightly larger. But I don't want the Delta wing. I want something a bit more streamlined than that. That's terrible. Where's like the large strake? That's a thing that we could use. This one. This is going to be an inherently unstable craft. I think I'm aware of this. I'm almost tempted to fake it for the video. You know what I'm saying? Like to launch it like this and then just cut, and suddenly we're in space, right? Do I like the look? I like the look. Now I need to figure out how we can actually make it viable. I think we're probably going to start by changing the engine, the fuel tank size, and see what we get out of that. I've got a feeling though, slamming. Oh no, not that one. Where are you? You here? Slamming this one on here is going to be. Oh, that's not the size I'm on. Wait, there's two sizes here. Yes, there are. Okay. I mean, we could go larger. I don't want to go larger. So that was the one I just had. Let's put this one here. What have we got now? Not even that much more. Is there an issue with the way this is set up? Is there a problem? Are we limited by this? See if your flight engineer just made the perfect flag name for your landing site. Beautiful. Why does your engineer need to save you? Let's go there, and there. This is going to be a bit of a weird beast, I think. Do we want the weird beast? I think we want the weird beast. I'm considering my options. Reliance are pretty. Oh no, too small. Upgrade. Skipper. Where's the mainsail? You. Ever since they changed the cut. No, that's not the size I want either. Do we need the in between these bobcats? Yeah, it's the bobcats. Ever since they changed the color on the mainsail, I just can't find it in the list. Stop pressing shift when you grab some stuff. Yeah. It's totally not giving us any more fuel for it. Look, it's exactly the same. Have we got a problem here? Ah, it's because... Wait. Well, I mean, it's not going to be because of this, but there is definitely an issue here that I have not addressed. That and you. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait, take this off of here. All right, we don't. They're slowing us down. I really knew that, like, staring at it, it wasn't right. Like, it should have made it. Should have made it. Is this the type of craft that I want associated with my name? Should we go give it a test flight, and I'll decide whether this is even. I still didn't put the RCS on it. What is up with me? Whether this is even worth it. They're in here now. Big one? No, that's the small one, right? Yeah. We come in here. I'm going to get 2 5 horns. Definitely the best orthogonal 5 horn. Orthogonal's fast become one of my favourite words after doing my physics. How far forwards do I want this? Like this? I think that should be fine. And then we come in like so. I think that's good. It's probably not centered. There's probably a whole bunch of issues. The engineer mod has got a rendezvous intro. It could just be Kerbal Engineer, which I should have on here. I need a fairly inspirational corporate name. You know what I also need is Kerbal Paint. Well, I've got Kerbal Paint. Yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Now I don't want to offend people so much, so let's see what we can do here. We'll take a desaturated. Where's the desaturated green? Like there. I know that's not quite the green. Let's turn it all the way up. And then value it down. Something like that. Is that just that? No, paint. I really remember how to do all of this, honestly. I don't know what it's about to do to all this. I was kind of hoping it was going to be more than that. Alright, maybe we're going to have to figure this out another day. Yeah, no, I'm not down for learning this stuff out live on stream. Name, though. Ooh, that is the question. The Aldrin we'll go with for now. Ever since that day he punched the journalist in the mouth, it's all about Buzz. I mean, I was about Buzz anyway. Like, you know, he's a good man. But some guy was like, "Oh, you never went to the moon, and you're a liar." How? I mean, it's not the professional conduct. It's not the professional conduct we like from our public figures, but sure, there's only so long you can put up with it. Alright, Jeb. You and your stubbly face need to get out of here. I've kind of had it with you. For this very reason. No matter what we do... Look at the rocket there, that's cool. No matter what we do, you were there trying to ruin my day. Could have had a random Kerbal, but no. Supposedly... Oh, wow. What am I doing to my computer that's not... Alright. I want to now swap craft. I'm going to recover the vessel. And we're just going to lay it out. Just leave them out there. Oh, it doesn't like it. Oh, it doesn't like it. It's like, did you really revert? Are you just leaving him out there? You didn't revert? You just recovered? Yeah. Yeah, that's really what's going on. It's really what's going on. Thankfully, Aldrin's still there. Crew, who are we taking? Let's go look for some randoms. Let's go look at Svetlana. All right, welcome. Middle of the range pilot. I'm gonna take it. You're gonna go there. I feel like I probably should have made a multi-person craft. I'm suddenly having doubts. Oh well, let's launch this one anyway. Let's launch this one anyway. Because I need at least... How many people would be in a shift to be checked? Like 4? Like you've got like a mining asteroid out there, right? And you want to... Nice. That's going to be really loud, right? Because we haven't played with rockets on for a while. Let's just kind of ease that down a little bit there. Okay, cool. What was I saying? Something about how many... Ooh, this is a slightly jittery rocket. It's probably because we've got so fast already. It's too much for the speed we're the altitude we're at. Sorry. Oh look! That was unpleasant. I think we're fine though. We're gonna live. Yeah, okay. Despite the fact that the payload nearly tried to tear itself off from the top of the craft, I think we're doing okay. We're just busting our way through 2.5 times, now 3 times the speed of sound. Well, I mean, close enough. I always round to 3. What is this? Thank you. Ew. Terrible effects. We're going to look the other way and not let that be a thing. Yeah, maybe we need to make a 4-person lifter. We've definitely gone too high here. Look, 1.7. I mean, what was that? Did the sonic boom finally catch up with us? It's like, oh, you've stopped accelerating. Boom. I don't think that's quite how it works, but especially not when we're like 50 kilometers up. The air will be so thin. I am not sure whether you'd actually hear anything up here. What? That's a question. What thickness of air is needed to transmit an I got to stop spinning the camera around. To transmit an audio signal, an audio speech, sound, noises, even just like a clap. A clap would probably be the one that you hear the longest, right? Because it's a short, sharp slap. You're pushing air out the way every time, right? Yeah, I don't know. And maybe. I feel like quite quick. It's not sound like this. I just feel like bits would be lost, as you can't get like the high like hertz range in there, the high frequencies. We know better than to wait like this. They're 3 minutes away. Let's get up to, I don't know what. I mean, 20 seconds sounds pretty good to be looking along. I really need the does persistent rotation work at the moment? Look, here it is. Persistent rotation, momentum. Wait. Oh, I can change the RPM. Wait a minute. So what might remember me talking about the skyhook around Gilly several times. And one of the things that I was unsure about was how I was going to get this giant structure spinning at just the right speed. This looks like it's got a way to I mean, I'm not going to do it to this craft, but this looks like it's got a way of overwriting the RPM. Okay. We don't appear to be getting up to a horrendous speed here. I mean, it is quite horrendous. It's still 1.7 kilometers per second. We're on our way down, but we're so high up that I'm not that worried about it. The clouds of Kerbin look beautiful today. I'm glad I could share it with you guys. Where's there? Look at this. What we got around? There's one planet. No. It's all very dark. Where are the planets? There. If I do that, you'd expect them to be more around the sun, right? At least like Eve, Moho, places like that. I'm gonna go look. We're gonna go see. How do we make a cool looking asteroid mining station? What does it need to have on it to look really cool? Maybe like I didn't mess with this. Look, these were the wrong way around. How fast do I need to put it? There's 350 delta V. I don't think you're going to get off of Juno like that. Let's have a look. Wait, where is it? Is it in here? I've got this thing. From Juno, you need, it looks like 1,450 to get up to a 60 kilometer orbit. And if you've got a lower orbit than that, it's not going to take that much less to get there. Like, that's about the same. I can hear the music, but only barely. Yeah, let's bring that up a little bit. That's better. I think that's quite good. Oh, okay, you're already in orbit. Okay, well, yeah, with 350, yeah, like, maneuvering around is relatively simple, right? Speaking of, do you reckon we can fire this into there? Surely. I don't want to aim camera, I want it. Oh well. Doesn't look like I get to set my target. Something like there. Fire! Yeah, very worth it. Very, very worth it. Okay, so I see that I haven't really included lights. I mean, this one doesn't count, does it? I think we can all agree there. Want the blue? I think we want blue, right? It's good to have like an emergency lighting system like this. Okay, we're gonna go up a little bit. Gonna activate this engine. It just seems like the right engine to activate. Gonna push my periapsis up to, I don't know, moon height, something like that. And then we're gonna come for a low pass and see if this will slow down or whether Svetlana is gonna have some problems. I feel like it's been a lot longer than the last stream. It's been a much longer time than it actually has been since I last streamed. I feel just like super out of practice today, and I don't know why. All we did was fly around in Kerbal last week as well. Yeah, it won't take too much Delta V to sort the. Yeah, to be able to like match up, you should be fine. The real key is just trying to figure out whether you want a larger or smaller orbit, and like the longer you give over to orbital maneuvers, the more time you let things move around with each other, the less delta V you actually need to spend. This feels horrific. I think I need to fire up my other two engines. Do we agree? Okay, it's looking good. Much better. Much better. I wish I could remember how high up Kerbal stationary orbit was. For no reason other than we could try... No, it's right behind... No, it's all the way over there. How am I going to catch up with the moon? What? Sorry, excuse me? Well, let's watch that happen, shall we? I don't know if you could tell, but it's kind of caught me off guard. What? It's not going to happen. Look, it's all the way over there. Something has messed with my game, I think. Must have. I don't know what I've installed that would do that. Okay, 14. Let's just bring us down to what, 50? Let's see if this can handle a 50-kilometer moon return. It lies so hard. It lies so hard. I think we're probably going to lose this stuff out of the... It was remarkably 2,863.3 kilometers. Okay, I should probably have written that down. Okay, here we go. Do I want to look backwards? I kind of just want to belly flop into the atmosphere, right? So if I go surface and radial out, there's probably as much belly flop as I can give. Now these are not the most heat-resistant parts, so we'll see what happens. Do I want to save? Do I care? Do I care? No. I don't think I do. Oh, you want to? So when you make a maneuver node, here's add maneuver. If you right click on the maneuver, you've got this add orbit button right here, and it will. I mean, now's not the best time for me to try and make a demonstration because everything's changing. But if you had a maneuver on there, it would show you what happens if you wait at an orbit. Oh hey, it's the Kerbal Space Center. I can see it all the way from here. I love these mods. They're so good. So good. This, though, not so much. I wonder what has changed that has messed up the cloud so much. I did, before we came in, try to have a look and see if there was an appropriate new visual set, but I couldn't see one. Is this actually my predicted orbit here? Oh. Oh, it felt so good. That's why I looked away. All right, batteries. That's fine. I mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Think we're doing fine. We're definitely holding it together better than I thought. We've lost the batteries, but that's actually no problem. I kind of want to turn this way and burn some engine. This is gonna cause some problems, but I think I'm alright. Oh, let's go back to the Kerbal Space Center. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Why not? Hey. Okay, we've come out of orbit. I've got enough fuel, I reckon. No, I do not. No, I do not. I am lying. I am lying. But it seemed to be doing fine. It was just because I didn't want to go through another orbit. We'd gone past the... I should have remembered to take all the liquid fuel out of there. That's unbalanced by all the other oxidizer. I would say we've gone past periapsis, so we definitely would have taken damage there, if anywhere. The other side could do a maneuver and then use the thing at the bottom right where... Yeah, totally. Yeah, I did actually show it off a few seconds ago, but I will do it again. I will do it again. Do you reckon we can do it in... Add maneuver. So the way I do it is to right-click there and click this button. Is to right-click there, and then there's an add for next maneuver button there. But down the bottom left somewhere here, orbit 1 and 2. You go forwards, you go backwards. There's several ways down here to do stuff. We back out. We are back out. Tried to slow down so fast. Didn't work. I don't know about you, but I think this is going to make it. I feel like this is 100% safe. Perhaps it's time to build the bigger one. Oh, I should probably slow down. You know, times 2. The center of if we turn this off, we're pushing ourselves down into the atmosphere pretty substantially at this angle. I wonder whether that's going to have a bad effect or not. No. We're already slowing down quite a lot, so no problem there. Let's also pop a parachute. Another atmospheric effect, I'm guessing, like that one. Does that go at this like multiples of the speed of sound? I assume so. What do you mean by aero forces and heat? Ah, okay. All right. Wait. That was fun. Rip. Space set. I actually don't know. I think by fast forwarding the time. Sorry, I just headbutted my microphone. How weird. I was trying to change my seating position. Because I sped up the game. Jebediah approved. Yeah. Actually, it's exactly. You know when he jumped out and bashed his head on the side. That's totally what happened there. Did I not? No, not you, Jeb. Not you. Okay, cool. Maybe I need to uninstall some mods. There does seem to be a little bit of issues here. There was nothing to update. Oh, should we try the thing that I've never been able to do? This size SSTO. I have just straight up never been able to manage it, and I feel like with your guys' help and support, mostly the support, we should be able to do it. If I do this and then some rocket fuel, and then maybe do we want an end cap of something? Always the best, without a doubt. This is what we need to do. I don't know if we can balance the engines somehow. I don't know, like, in what situation is this actually a good setup? Is that a thing? Hey, Forrest, how's good? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, like, even this way up, that's not a good place for an engine. It must be for like a side booster or something like that. I can't think in what scenario that would be the winner. I want another part. Is it in here? Yeah, the bicoupler. Something like this, and then rapiers. Can we split them out? Bam. Okay. So if we go with this, and then I do some like wing. I've got a feeling we're gonna come and move the wings quite a bit. Big S Delta. Is that even stable? Do we just make this the wing section? Is that what we do here? Can I turn that off and then we? And then we do. Wait, stay with me here. Stay with me here. And then we try. Hopefully, we got big enough parts for this. I want like something that goes from here to there now. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. I don't think it's going to be these, even at extreme angle. I mean, I wish this would fly. Oh, you have no idea how much I want this to work. But I think even I can concede that this might not be an aerodynamic shape. So we'll come away from that. I mean, I do like having my face over everything, but I don't think that's the winner either. These are tiny. That's the D's. Maybe we could use some. I feel like this is just going to end up with like lots of bits, and I don't think we want that. Let's just try like this in here. It's probably the best we're going to do. I wanted it to be bigger. If I was to be honest with you, I wanted it to be much bigger. How are we going to control this? So what we need is like multiple control surfaces. Is that the biggest we've got? We want to be able to roll it side to side. Well, roll it round its axis, right? Oh, that's not. The hardest part of this game It is nothing to do with the flying. It's trying to put Elverons down in the right place. And then this one could just kind of... And that's our pitch control, right? So if we say this is pitch, I think I'm already seeing a flaw because we don't actually have yaw anywhere. Let alone the fact that this wait, the bump, bump, bump. Oh, you know what? That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. If we fly at like this angle and I turn these engines... Oh, I can't do it with what we got. Wait a minute, 3, that. To like there. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to? I want to try it. I want to try it. Yes, there's no way I don't want to try it. But I don't think this is gonna work. Let's start with a medium here. We'll have a medium up front. We'll snap that in place and make it just the one. And then like, can we put extra large on the back here? Is that a thing we've got access to? Oh, it looks like it might work. The crippled pigeon. It's my favorite. I don't know if it's going to work. Name. We need like so much more than this. Like, there's not enough engine on there. There's a lot of stuff that there's not enough of here. But before we do anything too silly, I'm not even sure if it's going to take off. Take your bets now. Do you think it's going to take off? I wish I could remember. Can I have this? Thank you. There used to be somewhere something that told us about the different performances at different heights. It might have been... it might have been the wiki. Did we just go with that? Let's just go with that. I don't think this is going to take off. Let's have a thing. Actually, I think the hardest thing about this game is making a sequel. Lol. Back up and front down, you think? It's not immediately exploded. Okay, this is a good first thing. It's already got the angle. I wish these Kerbals good luck as they venture forth into the mildly unpredictable. I mean, I think we've all got our predictions here. It's definitely too large on the back wing. Oh. I mean, this is not quite how I expected it to fail. That's not to say I didn't expect it to fail. What can we do? Yeah. I think a lot of the problems come from the landing gear, but I don't think it's going to be a thing that I can fix just by like tweaking some stuff like that. I'm going to try some more things, just some little things that I can do relatively simply, and see one more go. Just again, I'm not expecting wonders here. I'm expecting maybe the similar outcome. But if it does fly, I'll be a very happy bunny. It almost on the beluga whale. We made a craft ages ago that was pretty much just this stuck to that. The cockpit at the front, this Mark What is this, Mark 2.5? Something like that. Mark 3 cockpit. And this Mark 3 to Mark 2 adapter. You stick them just together. You can make quite a funny plane. Quite a funny plane. And I'm a big fan of making funny planes. So under full throttle, how is everything going? Now, my OBS studio has not been updating volume levels for a little while. So I hope it's not too outrageous. Okay, separating the wings has helped a little bit. No, it's already drift. It's already adrift. I mean, sick handbrake turn. I don't think it's quite what I wanted. But it's pretty sick. We're burning hard here as well. I mean, it drives like a... at slow speeds, it drives quite well. High speeds, not so much. This hasn't got steering on it at the back here, has it? Let me just make sure. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Friction control. Let's just try some of this. Definitely not going to do it in the runway that we've got left. Let's see if we can do it without spinning round. Ooh, we are burning fuel. Look at that. Okay, doing good, doing good. Not that we appear to actually be gaining much speed now. Am I the only one that thinks the acceleration is slower? Is there a problem somewhere? Is that too much friction? There's too much friction. Alright, we're going to have to... play with that, because definitely having the friction there had stopped us spinning. But it's a failed design. Revert. Let's go back to the space hangar. It's not the terrible idea. Simply downloads a working shuttle. It's this back bit. I really wanted to just do something with the back bit, you know. But like I said, I just cannot think of a situation where that is the right angle for the engine. What are we going to put here? We've got some more rocket fuel. I'm going to slam... There's an engine plate somewhere here. This on the back. This says that way up. But every time I look at it, I'm like, are you sure it's not this way up? It just looks better from the back. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. 1, 2, 3? No? Oh, it's because we're in the space plane. Surely there was a way. There was this way. 3? Like this? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Trying to figure out where to put the excess engines. Go absolute and then work with this one. Go 1. Oh! We're loose. We're loose. It's not a case of just clicking and choosing how many times. I don't like the rotational element here. I wonder if there's a way I can bring these into alignment. Something like that, and then they should all point at the middle, which they kind of do. Do we feel like this is an issue? Try and snap it to the grid a bit. Let's try that. Let's see if that's any more useful. I don't know about the wing section. Oh. I mean, that's an interesting way of connecting your wings to your craft. I don't think it's the way we should connect our wings to our craft, but sure is interesting. So we need so much more forwards. Like that. That is where everything wants to sit. I don't like it. I've got to level with you. I don't have to level with you, but I'm going to level with you. I kind of don't like it. I also don't like the way that these attach to the wings like this. Just hitting buttons randomly. Let's put this back here. Let's press 3. Let's point them downwards. And then we can use the positional tweaks here. Move the wing just a little further back, so I've got room to put it in, but put the point of contact on this wheel in between the aerodynamic force and the mass. So you can think about like these ailerons are going to push from the blue bit. So you want the wheels to act like the pivot in between. Something like that. I still don't really like it, but I think this has got more. I haven't put any vertical stabilizers on, but I think it's got a higher chance of actually getting off the floor. You know, just flying down the road would be a good start. Maybe we could have done with a little more distance. I mean, it's well balanced. I should definitely have put more air intakes on. There's nothing quite like being starved of air at the end of the runway. Alright, already going so much better. There's definitely not enough pitch control on this craft. Nowhere near enough. Let's see if we can take off. No, not a chance. Not a chance. I think I would like canards up front and tailplane. Oh, we're pitching. We are pitching. Not as much as I would think needed. We're raising the wheels because we're about to hit the water. Oh no, not the kelp. Not the kelp. It's beautiful under here. Wait, can we go under? And probably not. These engines aren't built for it. But I need to turn my craft back over. Wait, this way for water. Yeah, no, I can't even rock it the way I want it to go. Like, as in, turn the engine the way I want it to go. A little disappointed with the how well this handled going in the water. Like, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. View. Something seems a little weird with the view. Oh yeah, we got to hit the beach. I mean, once again, the Kerbals barely even felt that. Like, barely even felt that. Okay, so we've got a balanced wing system here, but we're gonna now like build the extra lift around it. I keep seeing, where is it? This one here, big S space plane. It's got space plane in the title. How could it not be what we want? And then I want some like advanced canards up front here. No, there's no way that's balanced. It's just they just seem so much. Just I don't know, like how are we supposed to? I suppose we need the next. These are the largest parts, aren't they? Well, pretty much. Pretty much. All right, let's build our own tail system then. Like so. That's so far back. I mean, I'm not looking to be fighter plane agile, right? That's not what we want. We just want to go up, right? What I haven't set up is the Rapier's jump to closed cycle. Go, whilst we're bouncing around, let's go. We haven't got time to stabilise. We've got to go. I still feel like there's not enough wing. There's a lot of fuel in this thing. Oh, we can pitch now, so we have the authority we need. I expect to take off quite shortly in like a regular plane. I wasn't expecting to get to 114, 117 without leaving the floor. We're not falling towards the water, so that's good. We are at quite an angle of attack, but I think I can live with that. We're still gaining speed. Oh, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I don't know what angle I want to be trying to aim at for the moment. I do know that I want to build up a little bit of speed. Now losing speed before we. Oh, he's not very good at holding his angle. I need to get to 450 meters per second with the Ripiars if their air breathing mode is going to become as efficient as they can be. I seem to be doing okay right now. We're gaining speed whilst not really losing too much. I totally overcooked that. Losing too much altitude. Now that I've got to try and like change this arc, we're gonna. All right, we might have troubles. We might have troubles. At some point, the engine's just gonna suddenly start running away with itself. $300. Okay, this is actually good. 320. 330. Here we're busting through the speed of sound. You can tell because suddenly... Oh, there we go. And it caught up with us. Oh, is it my cat? Oh, it's my camera position. Interesting. I'm holding steady, and now we're climbing, and the speed is also going up. Okay, this is good. This is good. I now need to start climbing up to about 12 kilometers. That thing that has just happened there, that whole series of events, to me is the hardest part of flying an SSTO. I don't know why, but just getting that first initial bit of speed, headphones, is like just incredibly difficult for me. Now I need to action group, edit that action group. We want all of you on number 1 as we switch mode. If we could do that, thank you very much. 0.2 km is 200 meters. That's not far. Or no, not at all. 200 meters in orbit is. I mean, if anything comes within 20 kilometers of the International Space Station, there is a serious investigation as to why they failed at keeping space clear for them. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I might have the number wrong there, but no. Hey, Alter, how's it going? No, you don't. You're not a fan of KSP1. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. We are. I mean, I've made something that's going to make it to space, I think. Should we have a look at these? We've not quite got the tip I want, the angle I want. Let's try and pull up a bit. 20 degrees. This should now punch us through. We're at 10 kilometers right now. I was kind of hoping my apoapsis would have got away with me, got a little bit further ahead of me. I'm currently at 14. It's at 24. It's 10 kilometers ahead of me. I mean, I can't really argue with that. Did these just auto change? Closed cycle. Close up. Yeah, okay, they auto-change. That's fine. I can live with it. I did set up a button specifically for that, but okay, fine. We'll make that happen. So really what I want to do then is pitch more up. We've got to get that Apple Apsis up. Got to look at it here. It ain't going nowhere. The other day you was thinking about why you didn't sharpen these streams no more. It's because there's not enough KSP1. We just play some story games, you know. It was wishing for KSP1 stream. I mean, the whole community right now is pretty KSP1 strong. 55, 56. I think we are making it to space. We're going into space. Whether we're going to get to stay in space is another matter. But I think we are making it into space. If I put again RCS on my space plane and not allowed for the horns, the nozzles, the jets, I think 80 is good. Let's run it to 100. Let's run it to 100. Let's also come down to prograde now. 97, 98, 99. We'll take that. We'll take that. Hello, Moon. Good to see you. Nice, nice. And we float. 60 kilometers up right now. We can see the edge of space on the trajectories line. That's very cool. Very cool. Again, though, we've got to figure out whether we can actually come back with this craft. I am not super hopeful. But we'll see what we can do. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. I think maybe here's a good point to start burning our engines again. Now, if we wanted to be super efficient, we could probably like trade out the rapier, like maybe the middle rapier for a nuclear engine or stuff like that. But I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. How far? We're still like 50 seconds away. Let's get closer. Let's get closer. The closer we are to Apple Apsis, the more efficient we are at pushing our periapsis up. I actually am not sure whether we're going to make it. We've only got 372 meters left in our closed cycle. We're 1,900. We've got to get to about 2.5. So no, I don't think we're going to make it into orbit today. So have you ever heard of a game called OpenTTD? I love me some OpenTTD. It's hard to find people who want to play nice, though. Almost everyone was like, oh, I built a train line around your station and now you can't get out. And it's like, all right, GG, whatever. You know, like, yeah. So, yeah, I love the game. I'm not so keen on the multiplayer community. Do a stream on it. I'm not 1,000% sure it's the most engaging of games on such things, but yeah, I will do it. Real quick, what's the button to switch RCS from rotation to linear? Oh, you know what? I don't use it, so I don't know. The docking mode button is right here. Oh, look, there's one. Oh no, that's not how you change it. It's not gonna. No, I'm really sorry. I don't actually know. I should, but I don't. I mean, in OpenTTD, I'm much more of a city builder, if you will. I like to pick a city, and like make sure that it's like well looked after, growing my seeds, right? Let's try and come back. Do you reckon that's going to be enough? 60? I don't think that's going to be enough. There we go. And we'll try and land somewhere near the desert airfield. I don't think we're actually going to land at the desert airfield, but we'll try and fly somewhere near the desert airfield. I wonder how much extra oxidizer we've got. Yeah, it's a fair bit. It's a fair bit. We did use a lot of the liquid fuel to take off. Okay, I guess I'm going to go in those first because I'm a plane. How do you make the cities grow? By making sure that they're... I think it's like every 5 deliveries of some description. But you can deliver... If you put down a passenger line for starters, and then also the... Depot is the word I'm looking for, sorry. If you put a depot down in the middle of town, you can see sometimes it accepts like mail and goods, and the bank wants stuff as well, and that's you feed those desires and it goes. But just keeping down just keeping down a good passenger rail is generally pretty good. Not passenger, but like a bus service. If you just have a bus service going around the same town, people love it. Because, like, honestly, don't you like having a good bus service around your local environment? I love it. Me and my girlfriend went for a walk up the big hill. So you might know. Literally any depot. Bus and lorries are the easiest, but you can put a station next to it if you want. So you might know that I'm currently living in Wales, and if there's one thing that there is about Wales, there's a lot of hills. Well, they want to point out the valleys, right? They're like, "Welcome to the valleys." I'm like, "Hey, thank you." But that means that there's a lot of hills, and I have been staring at the hills that surround Cardiff for 3 years now. I've been living up, like, whilst I'm temporarily living in a city, I was like, you know what, I'm going to spend a little bit more money, I'm going to have some good views, I'm going to, like, you know, just enjoy myself here, right? So I've been seeing outside of the city because of that. Like, a lot of my friends don't quite realise how surrounded Cardiff is by hills, because they don't see past the actual city itself, right? They don't get up above all of the roofs. Anyway, so because I've been staring at these hills for so long, I was like, I just want to go climb them. I just want to walk on top of the hill and look back over Cardiff. Oh man, if I had thought about it ahead of time, I probably could have got these photos off of my phone to upload. Yeah, so to get out that way, obviously it's it's a mile or so. It's not a long distance. If I wanted to walk it, I could walk it, but it was like a half hour, 40-minute bus ride, which is not ridiculously long, but it was long enough for me to go, ooh, glad we took a bus out here. And it was just nice to have that option, you know. It was just really nice to have that option. The place that I used to come from, its public transport isn't quite as up on it, you know. They expect everyone to have a car and be a commuter or something. So yeah. When you have good public transport, you realise how much you missed out. Okay, anyway, we are 58 kilometers up right now. We're looking like we're coming in for... Oh no, we are definitely overshooting the desert. I can't even get the lift that I want, right? Is this going to give us the lift that we want? No. Yeah. Like I said, so I grew up in a village of 500 people. So going to see my friends, hey Forrest, was a mission, like a 3 mile bike ride just to go see my mates, right? Like, so getting out and doing stuff is not, you know, it's not like I'm not used to it, right? That's not my complaint. Docking was successful. I think I need to take a moment to open the window. The sun has just come round and started beating on the side of the building, and it's kind of hot. So I hope you excuse me for 2 seconds. I'm even putting my headphones down. I just gotta. It gives me opportunity to grab a can as well while I'm at it. All right, nice. I used to cycle miles. Yeah. Totally. Should you think about the monorail or always keep the rail line? Never get rid of something that you've already built. That's too strong a bit of advice. I knock stuff down all the time. Okay. We've not hit. Whoop. I was about to say we've not hit the point where the camera changes, but here's the camera changing, so that's cool. I'm noticing our speed is holding. I mean, we are losing speed all the time, so that's good. That's one of the things that we want. Am I going to be able? No, there's not a chance. We need an alternate landing zone. I'm not going to be able to get up to a boomerang. Man, why aren't we superpower with friends in lots of other countries? Why are you pitching down? Okay, that's fine. Let's try and hold our position. No, all right. It's not having it. We are pretty fast. So, I watched the guy Andrew Bernard, PB. No, not the BBS. Anyway, whatever. Three-letter acronym space program. He's building like actual rocket, like real rockets, and his last episode was on the troubles of supersonic control on your rockets. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if that video has been taken down, because that stuff is how to launch a missile, right? There was jokes in the comments about how supersonic control totally is not terminal guidance. So I wouldn't be surprised if that information's missing. But the thing he was talking about was the vortices that get shed off the canards up the front have a way of like spinning around weirdly and affecting your tail fins, and ending up giving a resultant force that is opposite of what you expect. You know, you steer left and it goes right. Which is kind of not what you want. Oh, we need to come up with a race around the. Ooh, whoa! Things are blowing up. It's my tail fins. Oh my gosh, they were my control. Oh no. Anyway, we need to come up with a race around the crater challenge of some description. I don't think a rover is the way. But we can't let people fly it, because they'll just, they'll go from there to there and not come around the outside. So I don't know if you can come up with one, that would be good. That'd be good. Let's check the map. Okay, we're doing all right. We've flown beyond where the ballistic trajectory would have crashed us. The next question, of course, is can we steer towards the desert? No, not a chance. I'm going to start turning this way, just a little bit, just ever so slightly. Bring it round. I think it's just over here on this side of the mountain range. Maybe it's like beyond that mountain range, and it's a second mountain range. Yeah, it's beyond that one, and it's off over that way. But sorry, those sonic booms are really quite something. Maybe I'll look for a different sound mod. I don't think I like this one. Excuse me. It turns out cracking open an energy drink and immediately drinking half of it gives you a little bit of gas. We're still supersonic. We've dropped out of the hypersonic range. We're slowly dropping out of the supersonic range. Soon we'll just be sonic. Well, yeah. Why don't my why doesn't my space plane grow spiky, not blue hair? It'll be gold hair for supersonic, right? And start losing rings all of a sudden. What are the rings of the Kerbal world? Is it the roots? Is it the money? Is it the root of all evil? Kerbucks or funds? What do you call the money in the Kerbal game? It was a discussion on the Kerbal space plane subreddit. That's the word. Space program. Sorry, subreddit. And so many people are like, oh, the community calls them Spaceos. And I'm like, that's a good name, don't get me wrong. Squad's Mexican, Pesos, Spaceos. I had never heard it be called that before then. Credits is nice. I'd heard like someone else was banging the drum for Roots, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on the Roots front as well, most definitely, because the money symbol looks like a square root symbol. How could you not want to call them Roots? We are coming in hot. I mean, we are 5 kilometers up, but I'm surprised quite how well it is steering. I don't really want to say that, because at some point, no, I'm not going to quick save now. We're just gonna roll with it. We've come in quite well. What are we gonna find on the desert floor? A hill going the wrong way. Oh no! Pull up. Bill and Bob know what's up. Valentina's like, I'm pulling on the stick. Yes, yeah, Valentina's got this. Oh, where's my front nose gear gun? Oh, wow. Ooh. I was about to be like, transfer of momentum really did us in there as the most of the plane stopped and we got shot forwards. But it's all good. We're fine. The plane's only in 2 bits. I mean, only 2 bits. Three. No, that's a rock. We're all right. It's only 2 bits. I think that's a very successful landing. Recover the vessel, yes. I'm trying to Murray Walker it, yeah, you know it. I mean, 2 bits is good. 2 bits is good. Yeah, if you could, any landing you can drag yourself away from is a perfectly fine landing. Can you make it to Kerbin with 1 point? What from? Oh, hey, Mission Frontier. Let's bring up the wonderful page here. You're trying to go from Juna to Kerbin. Is that the distance you want to go? 3, 6. It's close enough. Look, we got a 50 and a 56. Let's call it 7. 1.7. Oh, you've got 1.7. Yes, you can just about miss it. No, you should be able to get there. You should, if you are very, very careful. Very, very, very careful, you should be able to get from Juna to Kerbin and capture with an aero brake. You're not landing on that Delta V, but you should be able to get them. Use your monopropellant as well. It really is the timing, yeah. Yeah, bribe them with advertising, they will let you build. It's true. Jeb. Jeb. No, I can't believe I did that to myself. I am going to have that stuck in my head forever now. I hate myself. Okay. What can we build quickly? That's a nice, fun thing. One of these? Let's try one of these. Let's. Turns out we're making SSTOs today. We're gonna have a succession of SSTOs. Does this have an appropriate cabin space? Nice. I almost want to put the people up front, and then we've got. Oh, can we do it? Let's go. Like you know ships, right? It's now in your head. I'm sorry, I really do feel bad. But you know, in vessels in the real world, right? They have the bridge at the back so they can see everything that's going on. I think we might try and go with that design. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. I'm just thinking, because I'm going to want the fuel tank, the rocket fuel tank. Where are you, Mr. Rocket Fuel Tank? You, Rocket Fuel Tank. In the center of mass, right? Because if I now put... Are we going to go with the bicoupler again? I think we should. Is it structural? I never know where they put these things. I feel like it should be in fuel tanks. Should be with this lot, right? There. Found it. I found it. It was exactly where I expected it to be. I know, crazy. Talking of crazy. this, and then we. Have you read? Oh, what's the Terry Pratchett with Errol the Dragon? Yeah. I might need just a little bit more rocket fuel. Just a little. I mean, I'm always tempted to put down a liquid fuel one. Actually, let's do that. Guards. Have you read Guards? I'm guessing you have. I do not think there is a Pratchett out there that I've not read. No, that's true. There's not a Discworld that I've not read. There's a few Pratchetts that I've not delved into because they just didn't fancy it, you know. I've not read much of his stuff with Neil Gaiman, which again I know is a sin. I know this is something that I need to address at some point. That way. I mean, this is already an unconventional ship, so I'm gonna roll with it. But I'm not sure about this look. And then we just go. wait. And now we just go with this bad boy down the side here, right? I need this, and this. Thank you. You know what? Actually, maybe it's looking better than I thought it would. Do we have the original Strake? Where's just the normal? You? Yeah. Can we put this? Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Is it though? Is this the type of weird craft I wanted to make? I think it might be. I think this might be something good. I think I might have nailed it here. Now we need to get some sort of like landing gear on here. Is this even going to be a... What's the longest of birds? What bird is really long? We know like an albatross is quite wide. I don't know about long. The ostrich, no, an ostrich is very, very famously not a flying bird. I mean, does that matter? I don't think that matters. We could call it the ostrich. Put you there. I'm gonna pull this one back just a little bit. Same reason as last time, so that I have a bit of leverage. I've noticed this doesn't have an arrow on it. Maybe I need to put an aileron back here so it knows what's going on. Maybe. Flamingo. What type of question? What do you not have an opinion on what the longest of birds is? Paris Hilton. No. I don't know. I mean, what's a contemporary long bird? Let's bring this all the way up here. I do feel like I need to move this back more. Let's put on that. Ooh, that is bright. That is I'm being assaulted by the deadly laser of the sun. I think we're all alright with that though. It's still not got a little arrow on it. I'm willing to accept this. Flamingo. Too much. It's still a long bird though. Is it 1M? 2? We'll go with a 1. Save. I want a full crew. I want bring me all the weirdos. All the weirdos. Here we go. I need pilot, and then we want like engineer, scientist. All right, cool. And then I think maybe we should like obviously pilot there. Orange and grey future suit. Yeah. We'll do that with both our pilots. I mean, we could put this one in the other. Something like this. Yeah. Okay. We'll put you in that and that one. Is that right? You good? Yeah. Cool. And then these ones, I'm gonna put all these in this end one down the bottom here. No, you should at least be orange. Alright, and then we got a scientist. You're also going to be in black, and then you can have the blue one. Okay. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Alright, we got a full crew here, ready to go. I should have saved it. Whoops. Gotta love how Twitchy is. Screw it. Hopers can fly this expensive Richmond plane. You know it. You're headed home with 1.1 Delta V to spare. Oh, that's very good. Okay. Again, it's not fallen apart the moment we've loaded in. This is good. It turns out we didn't put any fuel in the strakes, but that's alright. I don't know whether it's actually going to be able to take off. Oh, it can tilt. It's got some tip. I'm gonna have to put a sacrificial plate on the back of this. I'm gonna rip this engine off. There is no chance. There's no chance. Oh, and we're airborne. We are airborne before we hit the end of the runway as well. I mean, not much before we hit the end of the runway, but it was before. Look at the view over the ocean. This is not a great view over the ocean. I don't think we even need to wait and build up the speed. Look at how fast I'm accelerating. I think this might be what we officially classify as an overpowered vessel. It's going just a little bit too fast. Are we just gonna bust through 450? That's the question. And you could use that brake curbing out before coming in the atmosphere. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, no, I didn't think this was going to do well. Boom. I kind of love and hate that it's based on the mouse. Okay, here we go. We building speed now. We are building speed now. There is not a breeze out there. Oh no! So I've got this flat for like pretty much until a week before I start next year, next semester, whatever you want to call it. I'm going back home. I'm not going to be spending my entire time here. But also, I am going to be spending some time here. I've got a flat in the middle of a beautiful city, the capital city of Wales, where we can go and explore and stuff. But I've got a horrible vision of what the future is like here. Cyber Otaku, woo! You've no longer much interest in KSP. That's cool. Go to watch my new Stray vid. All right, fair play. Have a good time. Have a good time. I mean, you know, that is a totally fair comment. Like, KSP is a super old game now, and KSP2 really has come along and put a distasteful feeling in everybody's mouth about the way it was handled and stuff, right? Still air breathing, that's pretty good. So I can understand why people are not on it. But playing different games last week, we had one viewer, two viewers. Not last week, the week before. Wick, can you remember if anybody else turned up whilst we were playing Robophobic? I don't think anybody else turned up at all. Whereas now, playing KSP, we've got 7. We got hey everybody out there. How you doing? Hope you're having good times. Hope you're having good times. I have not set the key up. Do I need to? It should auto go, right? We're slowing down. I don't like the fact. Let's do this. 1 switch mode. That's for both. Switch mode. Okay, here we go. Woo! Whoa! Pulling up a little hard there, but that's all right. We'll live with it. It's like, would you like some sonic booms? Let's turn this way. Let's get out of those sonic boom paths. The robot player guitar as you sneeze. That is good shout. Stray was a great game. I missed a few things on it, so we might on one stream go back and grab some of those things. I think that would be cool. Nope, wrong button. I was trying to speed up instead of slow down. You got to restart all of that again because of time warp issues. You lost a month playing Cyberpunk. It wasn't because of the games you were playing. Okay, fair. Fair. Right, we are out. This seems to work. I like this design. Maybe we can experiment with this like bridge at the back design. Do you reckon? Can you see a capital ship in this design? I can see a capital ship in this design. Oh, now I want to build some big ass landing ship. So something that would go to like Lathe, right? We could have an Oni stream at some point. Do you reckon we could speed run the temporal tear? Is that I've literally never. So I think that would be fun. Wow, I'm just gonna leave that. But I am going to be like, whoa, Alter. No worse than that, my friend. No worse than that. So we're in orbit. We're at 2 minutes away from apoapsis. I can't see a thing. Can you see anything? Is the planet there? You've never done the tear, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I have poked at parts of that game. I have explored the game. I've never got through the tear. I might have to sit and commit at some point. Just play the base game with base difficulty, using all the standard builds for oxygen and ranches and stuff like that. Don't try and push the boat out. Don't do it. And we all know that I'm not going to be able to do that, all right? Because the moment I run into a challenge, I'm going to be like, wow, surely I can solve this under my own steam. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be slow and boring. If only I'd put the RCS thrusters on it. I don't think I've put RCS thrusters on a single one of my vessels. I've included the fuel every time. So if we were using this to go to a space station, though I wouldn't know how, it's not got any docking ports, but if we were using this to go to a space station, we could have put the RCS on, and then this tiny amount of altitude to gain would not be a problem. That's a problem. Can't go less than 50 whilst my periapsis is so low. As a 15-year-old gamer, you've heard and said, well, yeah. I mean, I think we all have, but I don't know what part. The but is to do with like corporate stuff, you know. Okay, do we think this number is going to drop below 70 before this number reaches 0? You was 15 when the PlayStation 1 had just cut. Yeah, I don't know, when did the PlayStation... So I went and saw some friends yesterday, and like they're obviously uni students, right? You know, they're like 20, 21, stuff like that. And one of them's a die-hard Sonic fan, and he's mildly in awe that I was playing the original Sonics on the Mega Drive, right? He's like, wow, because of course it's ancient history to him, like the mythos of old times, you know. I was talking about the Spectrum ZX. Anyway, I totally get it. I totally get it. And because of that, I do like to share that, or not like back in my day stories, but man, wasn't technology weird back then? They're the stories I like to share. Oh, and I never got around to teletext. Oh, that's Does it even exist anymore? Is that still a thing? Me, I am relatively old, but I'm also only midway through, so I'm all right. PlayStation 1 released for Christmas 1994. Oh, so we were like 11. You remember a game that was a single square? Back in my day, we twiddled a little dial to move a paddle up and down and knock the ball back and forth. Pong, if you're wondering. I never played Pong. Well, not like the original turn the dial. Did you do your birthday stream on the 28th of February last year? Yeah. Didn't I not do one this year as well? But yeah, I did. Yeah. But we wouldn't have had one until 96. Yeah, fair. I mean, are you putting my birthday together here, Tremaine? That's fine. I don't think it's secret. It won't get you into any of my banks either. That I've chosen really weird. Oh yeah, of course it was. The weirdest thing I remember about old technology is the fact that we used to fire cathode rays at little kids. People are like, what? Yeah, no, we used to accelerate electrons to a significant fraction of the speed of light and hit a bit of phosphor on glass, and we used that to make a pixel. It's crazy when you think about it. Absolutely nuts. But everyone had one in their home, so whatever. Oh, is it actually going to make it? Can we speed this up? What other crazy? I mean, I've got a feeling in the future, not like they're going to understand about ovens and hobs, right? They're like, okay, well, that was a good way of making heat. But they're going to be like, what? You irradiated with microwaves? Or it'll be the other way around. They'll be like, what do you mean you didn't irradiate it with microwaves? It's obviously the best way. Just warms the water up. Excites the water. I think excites the water is the better way of saying it. I couldn't really tell you the exact semantic difference, but there is. We are just about to come out of the top of the atmosphere. That kind of makes me sad. I've now got to go around an entire orbit. I was hoping that it would be enough. It turns out no. There was so much that Kerbal 2 misunderstood about Kerbal. There was a post on the I'm going to keep referring to the subreddit, it turns out. There was a post on the subreddit, I think it may have even been today, where they're like, look guys, Kerbal isn't about the space sim. It's about the crazy guys in the corner. And of course you had a lot of people being like, oh no, I only play it because it's an amazing space simulator or whatever. It was like, really, you play it for the very small select number of parts to launch in a tiny space area, when if you wanted to play a space sim, there's things like Juno and Orbiter and actual like serious space sims out there. So I kind of disagree with them on that they play them just because it's a space sim. Like, it might be, I feel like they are playing space sims, but they chose Kerbal because it's the space sim with personality. And I feel like Kerbal 2 completely misunderstood that part. They didn't really lean into the personality all that much. I think mainly because they were running around trying to put out all the fires. Which I could understand. When your studio's on fire, maybe you have got other things to worry about. Okay, we definitely staying out of space today. I think we're definitely staying out of space today. Okay, we are coming home whether we like it or not now. I often wonder whether this is the best way to come home. Be just in the upper layer of atmosphere and then bring your periapsis to just in the upper layer of atmosphere. Or actually, because you're now orbiting closer, you're going faster and have more more orbital velocity to burn off. I don't know which one would be true. I could probably sit down and do some maths and figure it out, but who knows. The Kerbals give it soul and allows you to make your own stories. Indeed. I've heard of all sorts of various horrific uses for microwave technology. My favorite one is they're going to use it to beam the power from all the solar plants that are being put up there at the moment. Do you know? Is Japan or Korea? I can't remember. They've actually got funding. They've got a mission underway to put solar panels in orbit and beam the power back. Like, great. Aren't you microwaving the atmosphere at that point? Am I wrong? Is there a thing? What happens to the wind turbines are already a pretty serious menace to the bird population, right? The birds don't care, right? And they just get slammed into the windmill, right? What happens about this well-collimated beam of power coming from space to the ground? That people are talking about, a kilometre-wide beam or something like that. It's like, all right, cool. That keeps the power relatively low. Okay, that's great. You still got to cook a chicken. If a pigeon flies from one side of a kilometre to the other, they still get all the power of the time. If it was a tiny bit, it's like, power is like wattage over time, right? That's not quite, you know what I'm saying. They're going to take on all of that energy. Yeah, there's some issues. My biggest issue is we've already got a problem with trapping too much energy in our atmosphere. Why would we want to put more in there? Can we come up with a better way, please? And obviously, these are all engineering considerations that will get solved over time, right? Like, so someone will be like, "Oh, look, if we just use radio waves instead." Watch out for super pigeons. Indeed, I am what. Oh, I was like, is that thunder? No, I am worried about what we're going to do to the animals in our ecosystem. I'm more worried about what happens when the mutant ones come and try and be like, "This is our planet, old man." I mean, is this a tumble for safety situation? I don't have any hands on the controls, by the way. I'm just watching this passively. I would like to get into a nose up scenario. Let's try and get pro grade. Let's try and actually take control of our flight. Is that something we can do? I probably not. Like, the center of mass is going to be like just so. Ooh, get back. The center of mass is going to be so all over the shop. With like the engines are going to be so heavy compared to the aerodynamic forces that these wings can output. So I wouldn't be holding my breath about their ability to. So maybe a parachute wouldn't have gone amiss. What do you reckon? Parachutes? Turns out no fuel. Yeah, actually 0. Oh, we're coming down under the speed of sound. Is this actually gonna? No. We're turning around. This is not good. I wonder how the way of. Yes, spin for safety. We're fine. Are we in control? I don't know about that, but we're starting to get the atmosphere going in the direction that we can manipulate. 7 kilometers to figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Yes. Yeah. No. It was all fine. Every second. Never worried. It was an entirely good situation to find ourselves in. I did indeed forget the parachutes. I think if we do land this, land it safely or not. If we land this safely or sacrifice all the Kerbals to the Kraken, whichever way that goes, we should go through and add some RCS and some parachutes and that to all those designs that we have made today. I think out of all of them, this is the only one that I'm like, actually, that's a good looking craft that we can use for another thing. There's some tweaks to be done to it. There are definitely some tweaks to be done, but I think this is the only one that actually looks like it would be good. you know what I'm saying? Like, if we clear that away, like look at that. Doesn't that fill you with amazing? Like, I think that's good. I think it's a good one. Let's try and get a little closer to the ground, shall we? Gear down, breaks the fall for a bit. That's good point. Good point. Anything we can do to dissipate the energy. Look at the waves down there. I believe that's scatterer. It could be the environmental visual enhancements with the sci-fi pack. These are the two serious visuals mods that I have on the go right now. 60 meters up, 40 meters, 30, 20, flare. Oh, no, too much flare. Too much down and flare. Too much flare. 30. I mean, that is something that people accuse me of quite often. Just far too much flare. And touchdown. Smooth. Noisy, but smooth. Oh no, it's drifting too much. Okay, it's cool. Hey, that was very good. What an expedition! Oh no, I got my head stuck under the wing. I'm gonna drown. Where can we climb up? Here. You gonna let me climb? Auto save, no climb. Oh, there was definitely a climb option there for a moment. Get a little closer. I'm drowning. How am I drowning? Oh, there we go. No. I may have made a ship that's impossible to mount. I may have made an issue here. It's a surprise. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, yeah, all right. It's not the normal way that my missions end with everybody being alive. Whoa! Maybe being at this end of the ship isn't the winner. Maybe that's a bit of a problem there. Man, that's a bit of a problem. Do you see that, like, texture? Here it comes again. No, not there. The texture wobbles in and out. That is too much. What's the word I'm looking for here? Shader manipulation. Too much shader manipulation going on there. When you're starting to pull the texture off the edge of the screen. This. Oh, how did that not work? Let me in. Now, go. Ah! All right. Well, I'm just recovering. Recover. There we go. Did we get one, or did we just get the Kerbal, or did we get the vessel as well? Let me know. No, I don't think it's going to let us know. I think it's just going to keep going on. Is there a mod? I think there is a mod, and we should probably download it for next week. That Good. That allows us asteroids to build with in the VAB. Because I'd really like... Yeah, it's not here. I'd really like to build a decent asteroid mining situation without having to lift up the separate parts to go up there. You know? I think that'd be cool. So let's have a... It's because we made them in the space playhouse. Ooh! I was like, wait, no, where's all my stuff? We should totally go through some of these other saves at some point and pull out some good ships. But current game. So let's work backwards. The Flamingo. We'll go to the space plane hangar. We definitely need to. The ship is definitely still out there. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. Let's go with these and the right 5-bit orthogonals. Let me copy that and put this. I mean, would it go on the end? Oh, well, not. Okay. There? Will that work there? I think it does. I think it does. And that the center of mass is around about here, so that should work fine. Do we need power? I might just put a couple of drogues on the back. Just a couple of these to slow it down at the right time. Whenever the right time might be. It might be just above the ocean, the surface of the ocean. It might be when I've touched down on a runway. You never know. You really never know. That's why you keep coming back. It's the unpredictability. Again, right? This. Do I want to add stuff to the crippled pigeon? Is this even something I want to continue with? Let's just throw them on. Let's just throw them on. Can it not attach to the... Look how tiny it is. Look how tiny. Maybe we go 4 instead. Here? Oh, it floats so high. Maybe instead what we'll do is go 2 there and then 2... Oh, I've mirrored. That's all right. We'll do a weird 6. Yeah, that should be symmetrical, and then we'll do the same here. No, around this one. We'll go there or there, there and there, and there and there. Okay, great. Save that. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like that one. I don't think like we did good. The Aldrin though. They're fairly good. I feel like we should have called it the Hamel, though. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah. I keep trying to middle click it like it will shift the camera for me. That was definitely something that Kerbal 2 did better. Was the controls around the VAB. If there is a mod that lets us swap that out, that'd be great. I'd be all about that. We want lights on here. It's probably going to be something that I want to change on all the others as well, actually. Put it in. Something like that. Lights on. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oof, it's very good. Like this, and then you... Like, so, please let me put this where I want to. Is that good? Not that button. This button. Okay, there we go. All right, we got it. Let's save it again. And I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time where we're just going to carry on playing around in Kerbal Space Program 1 because it's good times. I think it's good times. If you have specific ideas that you want to see, let me know. If not, I'm just going to carry on designing ships, flying them out there, finding out what's wrong, and eventually work on a small little video. But that's going to take some time, I think. But I'll see you then. Oh, and we're going to do that. Bye.